You guys, I have my husband Joe helping me right now clean off, well, not clean off, but dry off the rocks, because the rocks got wet with rain last night.
Use the other side.
Use the other side?
Use the other side.
Maybe I should pick up more rocks. You guys, something happened last night. So at the Correspondence Dinner, there was supposedly a man with a pew-pew that was pew-pewing or pow-powing at the crowd, I guess. I'm gonna say allegedly, supposedly, because I don't believe any of these attempts on you-know-whose life. I believe they're all planned. It's all a skit. It's all played out. And you might say, but Barbara, people died. Like, yeah, that's the games they're playing. Reindeer games. So if you sign up for this job, just know that the insurance policy is not a good one. There's no exit plan. And I asked my sister last night, I said, why would somebody else, like the pew-pewist, why? He's a handsome guy too. Black guy, supposedly, he looks mixed, supposedly from California. I'm like, yeah, everything the head clown in chief hates. He hates California, he hates black people. The guy is probably a foreigner because he looks mixed. I was like, oh, so convenient. The guy probably gonna be a Kamala Harris voter too. Who knows? They just try to pick these people out of central casting, right? I'm gonna pull cards on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions, and I'm not gonna do like what Afefe does, where she just does that, pick one card to get the answer. I'm gonna have to do some spreads, so stay with me. This might be a long video. I might have to pause it, go get my sunglasses in a little while, because it's so bright out here right now. Again, it was overcast, but no, it's bright. Yeah, so anyways, the first question that I want to ask is, was it planned? Was it planned? So we're gonna pull 5 cards. I had to get some new rocks because it rained last night. My rocks got wet. Joe came out and dried them off for me, but I still don't trust them. There's dirt on it. Was this a plan? Not like the pew-pewist planned it, like the government, people in the cabinet. Did they plan this? Maybe even the head clown? Was he a part of the planning? Because I don't believe this is real. I don't believe that somebody can go to this place that's so protected, because everybody in the line of succession was there. Trump, Vance, MAGA Mike, Hegseth, Patel, you name them, they were there. Probably even that senator, that old senator that's supposed to take over Val 3 in the line of succession is gone. Probably him and Dedeto. They were all there. I thought they weren't supposed to be all in the same room at the same time unless they're like in a cabinet meeting or something, right? It's like, what? 5 of Cups, grief, loss, regret, mourning, sorrow. They whisked J.D. Vance out of there before they whisked him. I'm gonna exaggerate, but they took at least a minute and a half to 2 minutes before they got Trump. I might be exaggerating a little bit. Might have been quicker. Melania reacted quickly and she was under the damn table. And then Caroline Levitt said earlier to a reporter, it's gonna be fun, some shots are gonna be fired. Now that could be a figure of speech, and she could mean, like, you know, when comedians shoot off a joke. But the reason I think it's not a figure of speech is because there were no comics there. No, the magician. They planned this. This is not real. It's not real. Ace of Cups, Ace are always yes. They planned it. Not the pew-pewists, but them. 6 of Swords, departure, moving to calmer waters. No, they want to move to calmer. Oh, see? Trump gave a speech right after and he goes, oh, see, if I only had my ballroom. Page of Swords, there's a spy in their camp too. Somebody's going to rat it out. Patel just sat there. He's the whole head of the FBI. Hegseth ran like a bitch. I don't think the guy is dead. The alleged pew-pewist, I don't think he's dead. How is it this black man can enter this very armed place with all the people that were in there? You know it's armed to the teeth. And he gets to run past them so fast and not one lead in his butt. Make it make sense. How did it that he run in there with clothes and then end up half naked? I have questions. You see these cards. So Trump was worried about his polls because they're in the shitter, right? They're in the toilet. He went all the way back to 2004 to talk about his apprentice polls. right? So he was crying about his polls, and so somebody came up with the plan that we're gonna do another alleged attempt, right? We're gonna do another attempt, and everybody had a part to play. So everybody was there. I feel like everybody was in on it, but I wondered if Trump was in on it because he reacted so slowly. Okay, guys, I have the sunglasses. Thank you for waiting. Although I'm probably gonna cut out much of that weight. Ooh, this chair is wet. So, what's the next question I want to ask? I'm gonna ask if JD Vance was in on it. Remember we did a reading on him yesterday, right? That if he's the one that's gonna take over, because he's waiting in the wings. That reading showed, oh, by the way, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. It's always down below underneath my videos, but I want you to know that we don't have no way of knowing none of this, okay? I'm barely learning to read cards, and even if I were reading cards for 20 years, we have, Evie, stop eating that board. We have no way of knowing anything through these cards, all right? We're doing this for fun, all right? So I want to find out, was JD Vance in on the plans? Did he know? Because it just seems like something they would have probably left him out of, like, until he should. Okay, all right, 5 cards. It is blowing cold. It rained last night. We switched back to winter in the spring. Today is April 26th. The thing happened yesterday, April 25th. I was telling you guys that I asked my sister why would somebody sign up for it, right? For this kind of job, to be the pew-pewist. Oh, this is what is hidden underneath it all. And she said because they probably have blackmail on him. Queen of Swords, Susie Wiles. I believe she was a part of it. I believe. I don't know this. I'm not accusing that lady. King of Cups. This is normally Biden, but he's not in on this. Who's the King of Cups now? Who's the King of Cups since Biden came out of office? 10 of Pentacles, wealth, inheritance. They're gonna grift. They're gonna grift. Did you see Erica Kirk? Why is she not home with her babies? 6 months after her husband passed away. Why is she not home with her babies? She walked, I just want to go home. I'm like, bitch, you're not even playing the part. Oh my God, I'm gonna cuss a lot in this. Anxiety, guilt, despair, nightmares. Didn't we get this? Didn't we get this as a part of JD Vance's reading yesterday too? He worried. The 7 of Cups, it's about illusions. This is about an illusion. I think he knew. Death, transformation, endings, rebirth, change. I think JD Vance knew. They just can't act. I think he knew also. I think he knew. Okay, what else question do we want to find out about this thing? What's going to happen to the guy, the alleged pew-pewist? What's going to happen to him? I think he's still alive. What's going to happen to him? Is he going to take the fall for this? Because it looks like the other guy that did Charlie Kirk, allegedly, supposedly, because I don't think he did it. It looks like he might get off. He's got, is he the one that has the good lawyer? No, I don't know who his lawyer is. The one that has the good lawyer is Luigi. Luigi's gonna get off, you know. Luigi has Karen Agnifilo and her husband as his lawyers. Child. Them people know about lawyering, okay? So this next guy in the one, who is the one now? Oh, for Charlie Kirk. I don't know if he can get off, but he didn't do it. Tyler Robinson, he didn't do it. That's my opinion. That one won't come. Oh, that's 2. No, it's too many. Let's put it back. It's like 4. Too many. But that was the swords. What was it? 5 of Swords. It's about infighting. If it's gonna come, it's gonna come again. So what was the question again that I was asking? Oh, what's gonna happen to the guy? What's gonna happen to the pew-pewist guys? He was supposedly teacher of the year. He was a teacher in Torrance, California, they said. Oh, he fly away to Washington and he get past this thing. And of course, Trump already dispute about, that's why he need his ballroom. That's the next question we're going to ask about his ballroom. We're going to ask why they did it. Okay, so that's the hidden underneath it all. So first card is the 4 of Pentacles, greed, frugality. This is about the guy, right? Is he gonna fall for it? 4 again, another 4. Rest, recovery, reflection. This is the minor arcana death card for certain people. I don't know if I've labeled it as that yet. The hangman paused to render new perspective. Okay, he's in a new perspective. He locked up. He's gonna be arraigned today or tomorrow. Queen of Swords. Here comes Susie Wilds again. I really feel like the Queen of Swords is judgment. Yeah, they might try the man. He might get convicted. Ace of Pentacles, he might get convicted because of this judgment card. So why did they do it? Why did they do it? Evie, stop eating that wood. That's why you're gonna get sick. Evie, Evita. Ay, this dog likes to chew on wood. Why did they do it? Did they do it because of Trump's ratings? We're gonna keep that one. Did they do it because of Trump's ratings? Did they do it because they wanted to build this ballroom? It could be two reasons. So let's ask first. We're gonna ask the first time. Did they do it because of his ratings, his slumping ratings? Did you see where Melania is -12 for her ratings? People never mess around with the first ladies, even if they hate the president, but they hate that little call girl. They hate her, man. Where they say she coming from an Epstein visa, not an Einstein visa. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is what's hidden underneath it all. Did they do it? The first question is, did they do it because of the ratings? Five of Pentacles, they're losing money. Six of Cups, nostalgia. Well, he went all the way back to 2004 to talk about his ratings from The Apprentice. So I'm going to say yes. I'm leaning towards yes. The Emperor, authority, stability, structure, leader. They want to prop him up as an emperor, but he's not. He's not. And then the Ten of Pentacles about money. They're going to grift. They're going to grift. And then the Nine of Pentacles, again about luxury and money. And then the King of Swords, another authority figure involved, along with the Emperor. I'm going to say yes. They did it because of his ratings, but also because of money. And then I also want to ask the question, did they do it because he really wants to build that stupid ballroom? And I think that's the last question I have on the topic, because I think pretty much we've asked everything we can ask, right? If there's more, I'm going to come back out again. It's just getting too cold. My hands are getting frozen. So did they do it because of the ballroom? I might pull a Lenormand spread too. For the Gauche, I might pull a Lenormand spread just to confirm if Trump was in on the planning of this foolishness that they did. And you know, people have this guy in my life that he's a Democrat true and true, right? But he never believes these things are false flags. When I text him, I go, you see, they pulled this thing again? And I knew something was going to happen because he never goes to the Correspondence Dinner, right? Ever since Obama roasted him. Oh, by the way, Iran already put out one of those Lego videos on it. Oh my God, that's the funniest shit you want to see. So when I texted the friend, he goes, that's a interesting take you have on it. Because I said it, you know, they planned it. The Hermit. Okay, so it's the ballroom is really a bunker. He wants to go. So it's about secrets. Maybe not the ballroom per se. No, you know, with the Chariot, it looks like the truck is going somewhere, but it's being pulled by those sphinxes that are laying down. It's not going nowhere. So he doesn't want to leave. The Two of Cups, partnership, love, proposal. Okay. And then the Eight of Pentacles, skill, building, dedication, hard work. He's not working hard. So Seven of Swords, deception, fraud, sneakiness, theft. I'm going to say yeah. Partly is about that ballroom, but that ballroom is really a bunker because he wants to go down in there and never leave. He doesn't want to leave. No matter what happened, he doesn't want to leave. Some kind of fraud's going to happen. They're pulling the wool over our eyes. All right, so that's it for the Tarot. And for the Gush, you know, I always end the video right here. And then I come back for the Gush. So for the Gush, I'm going to ask Lenormand. I'm going to pick him in the middle. I'm going to put Trump in the middle, the man. And I'm going to ask the Lenormand cards, was he in on this? We're going to have some confirmation, right? This is 36 cards. They're different than Tarot. It's a whole different system. But this Lenormand is really good for getting to the meat of the matter and getting into time frame and who done it. You hear that, right, baby? You scared? They frighten you, huh, babe? The puppy is running. The dog catcher has been up and down my street today because a pack of dogs are running loose on the street. I'm not even going out there. She's afraid. Okay. All right, guys. Let's pull this one. We're going to look for the man. Make sure he's not at the bottom. That's the rider. I want to buy a good set of this from this lady named Erica from In the Company of Cards. I want to buy her deck of Lenormand. But you know, money's always been the issue, guys. Share out the video with you. I have 20 people here. Welcome 20 people. I love y'all. I love that you watch 100% of my videos, which really makes it fantastic for the algorithm. But I know this channel will not take off until I get something big right. Then people are going to go, oh, she knows what she... Where the man at? I didn't find the man. Maybe I missed it talking to you guys. So it's still the same way. I didn't shuffle it again. That's the rider. When I first started to read Lenormand, I thought the rider was the man. Was Trump in on this? They say when it comes to Lenormand, you have to think about the question really hard. See the man here? Was Trump in on this? So 2 go in front and then 2 goes behind. Okay? So the first card that we pull, this is... I don't know if this is the star or the cloud. See, these are not clear at all to me. I think it's the star, 16. The stars. And it's about hopes, dreams, and guidance. Then the child. The child is about young, youth, person. Somebody young planned it. Somebody in the cabinet that's young. I would say Stephen Miller, but he's not really all like young. Somebody younger than him. Then Trump is the man. And then the moon, 32, it's about illusions and intuition and dreams. I feel like Trump has a lot of intuition. He was born on the day that they had, what do you call the thing, an eclipse. But he wasn't born at the moment of the eclipse, but on the day that they had an eclipse. And then the 6 is, I think that's the clouds. And this is about confusion. Unclear, doubt, confusion. I still think he was in on it, but because he's possibly suffering from dementia, he probably forgot what the hell he was supposed to do, what part he was supposed to play. But somebody young on his team, maybe Laura Loomer, she's younger. Maybe she came to him and said, hey, let's do this so we can get your ratings up, you know. Just play the part. You're not going to get hurt. Don't worry, nobody will die this time. So I think they kind of like snowed him into it. I don't even think he was the mastermind of this, but he sure is going to grift off of it. Let me shuffle. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Did I do a good job this time? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and all that good stuff. And hype. If you have the hype button on my thing, hype it so it can get out there, okay? And let me go and take my stuff back in. I'm going to wipe off this underneath because it's wet. And I'll see you guys on the next one.